Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Lets it fly on the move. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Buffaloes to the line in the hurry-up. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Right on the money. Guys, let's talk for a minute about if one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleep.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffs!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it. With physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Quickly complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They picked up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Here's the handoff. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got his man in the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The play-action fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
But they did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football.
It's a foul on the play. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. The throw to the outside is complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Punts it out of the air. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Off the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. He lets one fly deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt, needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab right down the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Henderson. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
And this is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman-caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Backed.
Unleashes one deep. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
You know, the best free safeties I ever played against were the ones that just have a sixth sense. It's like they know where the ball is going, and they can just bait the quarterback into trying to make throws that they never have a chance of making. That's what that guy did right there.
Turning it on! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Oh, better look out! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Looking for a man. It's Carpenter. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, he could not protect the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. Here's the pressure. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Third down coming, and the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Buffs!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pulls it in. It's Beer. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Carpenter. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage.
A shot for the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Still running at the 35. They'll make the stop, but not before they pick up the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Now rolling to the left. It's caught. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this second and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
To the air, it's Carpenter. And the missed connection on third down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it along the sideline. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They take the lead with the 6.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Bring in the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Carpenter. Floating away. Throwing on the run. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
It's complete to the left. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go to the draw. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. Release to the back. Makes the grab on the left. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
And the Buffaloes look to do some damage in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Mountaineers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Got it behind the line. It's good. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. He might want another play. To throw, it's Carpenter. Got the back over the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter.
First down, West Virginia.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Looking to throw again. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's got his man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Carpenter. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Extra point here will tie the game. And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll go to the air on second and short. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, then.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Pulls it in. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. To throw on 3rd down. He caught him. Touchdown, Colorado. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the... Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
First down, West Virginia.
The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Here's a heat. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. They'll run the screen.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. This drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Hey, 27, John.
Wants to throw it. Got his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Buffaloes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the left, trying to get it to the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Carpenter. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Here's a throw downfield late. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
First down, West Virginia.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. This quarterback happy enough to take a knee and head to the locker room, but the defense still does have a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and win. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into two